We don't have much time. Let's go.
Come on! Come on, we gotta get out of here, come on! Get up! Come on, hand me the shotgun.
Don't fear technology.
Greetings Legionnaires, and welcome to the final phase of the Siege of Terra Expansion, where we get our neutral cards and the faction crates. So far we've seen a whole ton of Imperium cards, with the new Solar Auxilia kind of keyword, I guess, attached to their troops. And, well, they're some of the best neutral troops we've seen so far. We'll definitely breathe a lot of new life into some of the neutral warlords, and we'll definitely shift up what the even the Legion warlords are doing a lot. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that all pans out. Today, no Imperium from me, because there are certainly other factions in the neutrals that need covering, and I'm doing Mechanicum, obviously, in case you hadn't already noticed. Well, can't say these were as strong as the Imperial ones. It seems to be the Imperial's turn. Makes sense, being a Siege of Terra. But we have some interesting stuff to show off regardless. So, without any further ado, let's jump into the reveals. Right off the bat, we got a nice simple tactic. 1 energy for choosing a Mechanicum vehicle and putting it into your hand. This is fine. Draw tactics, well, drawing a card is worth 1 energy usually, and so choosing a card is worth more than 1 energy. So, plain and simple, this is just good value. I would play this in any deck which wanted any synergy between Mechanicum cards or vehicle cards. Without that kind of need, I wouldn't play it, because the vehicles are not necessary in any kind of Legion deck, I would imagine. But, you know, if you do care about the synergies, hey, being able to choose a card which is ideal for the situation you're in right now, yeah, that's worth a deck slot. And the 1 energy to dig up the card. If you're just replacing some kind of random deck piece in there, yeah, this is a perfect addition to any of those synergy decks. Moving on, we have a 2/2 for 2. Whoa, your minds are blown. This is the best card I've ever revealed. It gets even better somehow. Well, we haven't actually had a completely vanilla card for ages, so of course this has an ability too. In this case, it has Backlash. Create a Mechanical-tentacely in your hand. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's only got 2 HP, because you kind of want it to die. This is just a mech generator and 2 damage. They have nothing to write home about, but it's a bit of a signpost to the Mechanicum faction getting a bit of Mechanical-tentacly focus in this expansion. At least that's what I was told, and between this card and the final reveal, it may look that way. Well, absolutely nothing else to say here. It's a 2/2 for 2 that turns into a Mechanical-tentacly. That's it. If you like Mechanical-tentacles, you want this card. If you don't, you don't. Finale, it is Zagreus Kane. There's always one with a really hard to pronounce name. Zagreus Kane. A 4/4 for 4. Again, your mind is blown. The immense power I've been given to reveal. Hooray. But, and again, of course, ability. This one's better than the last one. Gain 1/1 when targeted with a Mecha-tentacly. Yeah, well, it's not mind-blowing again. I haven't been given, the latest, the Desperate Defense or whatever to reveal this set of reveals, but it really brings back memories of the Merit's Mercenaries and the Kelbor Hal deck that was that went along with them, basically, where Kelborhal would spam out all the mechadendrites you could ever want, and then you'd attach them to the Merit's mercenaries, and they would swing for 5 million next turn, after being hopefully stealth hidden for a turn or something. Yeah, so it doesn't mean Kelborhal's back on the meta? Maybe not. Maybe he can't compete with all the new stuff that's happening out there right now, but hey, if there's a card to bring back in, now he essentially has another 2 copies of Merit's mercenaries. And they actually are better statted than Merit's. You know, these guys are... Admittedly, Merit's has a better ability, of course, much better. Much better. They trigger off any card. This one only triggers off Mechadendrites. But if you're playing... You would never play this outside a Mechadendrite-focused deck. And so if you really are able to spam out all the Mechadendrites, this guy's power is equal to the amount of energy, you pump into him. You know, he's going to be, if you spend 5 energy on Mechadendrites, he's going to be a 9/9, making a 9/9 for 9, and plus the Mechadendrite abilities, which can be quite strong. It can be quite beefy, really. So again, yeah, nothing quite as broken with his ability as the Merit's mercenaries, but he's essentially a cheaper Merit's mercenaries for the deck that wants him, and maybe that's enough to give it a bit of a boost up. Who knows? I'll be probably giving it a try, and I'm certain there'll be other people trying to. So you're sure to see Kelborhal around after the expansion drops a bit. Maybe not for very long, depending how well it goes, but, you know, let's give it a try. Something interesting and new. Maybe we're back to Mechadendrites again, which, ironically, was the meta when I first joined this game. Goldstone Hunters and Mechadendrites. Does anyone remember bloodthirsty Goldstones with optical servitors spammed on them? Yeah, those were the days. Anyhow, that's all I've got to say for this one. Very quick one, very short notice given the reveals, and but that's alright, it was a busy week. And I will be seeing you all tomorrow, unloading all my gold into faction crates, and getting all the duplicates of a single card. Catch you around.